can also buy our favorite toys from www.puntoonkits.com. Link is in the description.
Gattu becomes Blue House Captain. It's a busy day for school. It seemed like something was going to happen. Gattu, Chinki and their friends were excited to know what was happening. And then the teacher entered the class.
So kids, the school is going to conduct elections to select house captains. All the kids who want to participate in the election should submit their names. And this time we are going to count your unit tests mark along with elections. The students with the most number of votes as well as the highest marks in the test will be the winner.
Wow! Gattu, this is a great opportunity. You are right, Chinki. I am also very excited. Gattu, you scored the highest marks in the unit test in our whole class, right?
Yes, Chinki.
So, Gattu, why don't you participate in the elections and try to be a Blue House captain?
What? Me? No way, Chinki. How can I participate in elections? I have never participated in any elections before.
So what, Gattu? There is always a first time for everything.
Okay, fine. Let me think. I will give a thought and tell you.
Then the class started and all the kids started studying. After some time, it was lunch break.
So, Gattu, what did you decide? You are participating in elections, right?
Oh, come on, Chinki. How can I decide something so soon? And I know I did score the highest mark in the class. But what about the votes? Bunny is the most popular student in our school. So, who will vote for me?
Gattu, just go ahead. And then you will see that you get lots of vote and you will win also.
Alright, Chinki. So, I will go and submit my name to our teacher.
Order now from PunToonKids.com and get a free Rakhi.
Then Gattu went to write his name in the election candidates list.
Do you know, Chinki? Teacher gave me the best wishes and told me that he has full faith in me. You know, it gave a boost to my confidence.
That's amazing, Gattu. Now let's start preparing for our elections.
Then Gattu started working hard to make preparations for the elections. He had the highest score, so all he had to do now was to collect votes.
Chinki, from tomorrow, we are starting our campaign in the school, so we have to prepare posters first.
What kind of posters, Gattu?
Chinki, we have to prepare posters on big chart paper on which we will write "Vote for Gattu," and we have to prepare a great speech also.
Huh? What kind of speech, Gattu?
Chinki, we have to write a speech that will impress all the students and will decide to vote for me.
Oh, I got it. But you know what? This is a lot of work and I don't think only two of us can finish all these things.
Yes, you are right, Chinki. So what do you think we can do about it?
Oh, idea.
What to do, Chinki? What's the idea?
Gattu, I think we should call Guddu and Hari at our home right now. They will definitely help us in making the posters.
Yes, that's a great idea. And if there are more people, they can help us preparing speech as well.
So, what are you waiting for? Let's go and get them quickly.
Then Gattu and Chinki went to Guddi and Hari's home and bring them to their house. Then all of them started creating posters for Gattu's campaigning. It was night by the time they finished it.
Guys, we have finished creating posters, but I have no idea how to write an impressive speech.
Yes, Gattu. I also can't think of anything. No worries, friends. We will think about it tomorrow. I'm sure that we will get some nice ideas tomorrow.
Then Guddi and Hari went to their home and Chinki also went to sleep. But Gattu was thinking about his speech till late in the night. In the morning, when Chinki woke up, she saw that Gattu was at the study table writing something.
Gattu, good morning. What are you writing so early in the morning?
Chinki, I am writing my speech and I have covered a lot of things in my speech.
Wow, Gattu, it is a good thing. Finally, your speech is ready.
Yes, Chinki, I will enjoy being the captain of Blue House.
Come on, Gattu. Don't be so overconfident. Elections are yet to happen.
Whatever, Chinki, you will see that I will be the winner. My posters are great and even my speech is amazing.
Alright, Gattu, all the very best.
In the school, all the kids started campaigning themselves and displayed their posters all over the school. The whole day was spent doing this. Next day, all the participants had to give their speech on the stage, and after 2 hours, they were going to announce the results.
Chinky, I am feeling a bit nervous now. Will I be able to deliver a good speech? Of course, Gattu. You have practiced well for it. I have full confidence in you. All the best. Thank you, Chinky.
Then it was Gattu's turn, and he gave his speech. Seeing Gattu's confidence, all the teachers and kids started clapping for Gattu. And after the speech was over, the kids went to their respective classes.
Chinky, all of my concentration is on the results. I don't know who will win. It's okay, Gattu. You have given your best, so don't be stressed about it.
Gattu Chinki were talking when the teacher entered the class, and all the kids were sitting seriously.
Students, the result of the elections are here.
Now Gattu was even more stressed. But that is when teacher announced that Gattu has been selected as the captain of the Blue House. So all the kids clapped for him to congratulate him.
See, Gattu, I didn't tell you that you will win. Congratulations, Gattu. Congratulations, Gattu. We should have a party. Thank you so much, friends.
Swimming class. After the school prayer was over, the principal announced, "From now on, you will have weekly hobby classes. It will be compulsory for you to participate in a game every Saturday.
Okay, sir.
All the children will have to maintain decorum in the swimming class, and there will be a specific dress code too. Those students who will prove themselves to be the best in these classes will be sent to participate at the state and national level on behalf of the school." Kids started applauding happily. After reaching home, Gattu says,
Mummy, you will have to buy us swimming costumes. From now on, we will be having swimming classes as hobby classes every Saturday.
Wow, that's very nice. Swimming is really good for the health. It makes your muscles strong.
But Chinky was standing with a sad face. It's like she was not at all excited for the swimming class.
What happened, dear? Why are you so quiet? You don't look happy. You will also need swimming costumes, right?
Mummy, I am scared of water. I will drown in the water for sure. Mummy, give me some excuse. I don't want to join swimming classes.
Why, dear? You should never be scared. If you are scared of something, then face it. Otherwise, you will never overcome this fear.
No, Mummy, I don't want to swim. What if I drown?
Mummy starts laughing after hearing this.
You will be alright. There will be some experts to teach you. Go, get ready. We will get to the market after Papa arrives and buy swimming costumes for you.
After some time, Papa returns from the office and they all go to the market.
Gattu Chinki, buy same costumes. Pick common color black.
Yes, Mummy. I also like this dress. Mummy, I like this dress too.
So both of them bought their swimming costumes and then they tried them at home. It was Saturday and Chinky was trying very hard to take leave from the school.
Mummy, I have a headache. Can I take a leave?
No excuses going to work, Chinky. Go to school and face your fear. I'm sure you will be a great swimmer one day.
Then Gattu started teasing Chinky.
Scared cat, scared cat.
Don't tease her like this, Gattu. Encourage her. If she is scared today, she will continue to be scared. Take care of her in the class. After practicing for few days, everything will be alright.
Okay, Mummy.
Both of them reached their school. After the regular classes were over, all kids reached the swimming area. Welcome class. First of all, go and change into your swimming costumes. There is a changing room in the back. Bunty, Gattu, Goody and Chinky all changed their dresses and come back.
Chinky, the color of your dress is so nice. Your dress is beautiful too, Goody.
The teacher asked them to stand in a queue. The most important thing for swimming is controlling your breath. And the reason for it is, if you have to stay for a long period in the water, you will not have any problem in breathing. For this, you have to practice pranayam, which you were taught in yoga classes. Today you will go into the pool and stay in it for a few minutes. Then an assistant came and taught the kids to tie swim tire to them. All the kids jumped into the water one by one, but Chinky was standing on the edge due to fear. What happened, Chinky? Why are you not going in?
I am scared, teacher.
Why are you scared? Nothing will happen. You have tied a tire to yourself. You can go in without worrying, and my assistant will also keep an eye on all of you. Her friends were also asking her to jump in.
Chinky, don't be scared. We are all here for you. Yes, Chinky, don't worry. You will like this. Chinky, please come into the pool. Come, Chinky, please.
Gattu comes out of the water and then talks to Chinky.
Come on, Chinky. I will come with you. There is nothing scary. Just close your eyes.
Gattu holds Chinky's hands and takes her to the pool.
The water is so cold. Now I will let go of your hand very slowly, and you can open your eyes slowly without any fear.
When Chinky opens her eyes, everyone was clapping for her.
Chinky, Chinky, Chinky.
Chinky is very happy too. The teacher says, "Didn't I tell you? You should not be scared. You are feeling good, right?"
Yes, teacher.
So that's it for today. Don't forget to practice pranayam for this whole week for your lungs.
Okay, teacher.
The whole week kids watched swimming videos on YouTube. This time Chinky was the first one to go into the water. Other kids were happy to see this. Teacher says, "Today you will learn how to kick your legs and how the hands have to move."
Okay, teacher.
Now all the kids have to go from this end to that end. Let's see who comes first. All the kids try to do that. Wow, Chinky, you are doing very good. So this way the swimming classes continued every Saturday and Chinky learned to swim very well and faster than all the other kids. You have overcome your fear, Chinky. And you have done your best. So we have decided that you should also be included in the team of 4 people which will participate in the inter-school competition. And second place goes to Bunty. All the kids started clapping.
Mummy, I got selected in school level competition.
See, I told you, right? You will be a great swimmer one day. You have faced your fear.
Do you know, Mummy? She was scared to jump in the pool on the first day.
Yes, teacher told me that. But today she's a winner. So, as I say always, do the things that you are scared to do. And you will overcome the fear.
And Chinky rushes to Mummy and hugs her.
Mummy.
Chinky's magical fingers. Chinky and Gattu were resting after a busy day at school. Chinky started drawing in her sketchbook and Gattu put on his favorite song on the TV and started watching TV while lying on the sofa. While watching TV, Gattu noticed what Chinky was doing. She was looking at her drawing book with full concentration and was spinning a pencil in her fingers.
Hey Chinky, where did you learn to spin the pencil in such a way? I don't know. I have a habit of spinning a pencil or a pen while doing nothing. I did not learn from anywhere. It just happened. Wow, natural talent.
Mummy entered their room. She had a mobile phone in her hand, which she handed over to Gattu and said,
Gattu dear, your friend Raju is on the call.
Gattu started talking with Raju on the phone.
Cricket match. It will be fun. I will meet you in the park in 10 minutes.
Gattu pulled out a t-shirt with Virat Kohli's print from the cupboard and got ready to play cricket. And Chinky said,
I will also come and play cricket. I also want to play cricket today. Oh great. So wear your sports shoes and get ready.
Gattu and Chinky went to the park to play cricket, where Gattu's friends, Bunty, Raju and many other boys were ready with the bat and ball. Gattu and Bunty were chosen as captains and they started choosing their teammates one by one.
I choose Raju. I pick Hari, Rohan, Gaurav.
Gattu noticed that Chinky was looking at him very eagerly.
Chinky. Chinky is also playing. But she is a girl. So what? I also want to play cricket. Ha 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 ha. But how will you be able to compete with us in cricket? Go home and play Ludo with your mother.
Hearing this, Chinky's eyes filled with tears, and Gattu was furious over this argument.
Don't talk rubbish, Bunty. Anyone can play cricket, be it a boy or a girl. Chinky will definitely play, and she will play for my team. Ha ha ha. It looks like you don't want to win today. You will never win with a girl player on your team. We'll see that. I challenge you.
Gattu accepted Bunty's challenge, and then they tossed a coin. Bunty won the toss, and he chose to field first. Match was of 6 overs, and Gattu's team decided to send Gattu and Raju for the opening. Bunty was bowling in the first over. He took a long run up and threw a fast ball. But Gattu took a nice cover drive and it was a 4.
Wow, Gattu, this shot was just like Virat Kohli's shot.
All the teammates of their team started applauding, and seeing this, Bunty got more frustrated. Gattu did a hat-trick of 4s and took their score high up to 14 runs. But in the next over, Gattu's opening partner Raju got out by LBW. Still, Gattu continued his attacking form, and on the last ball of the over, he hit a 6. Gattu's batting partners were out one by one, but Gattu kept building his team's score, and in 5 overs it was 36 runs. Bunty decided to bowl the last over of the innings. Bunty was very upset that Gattu managed to score such good runs in the first over, so he threw a fast bouncer ball towards Gattu. The third ball of the over hit Gattu in the chest and he was hurt. All the players of Gattu's team were now worried for him. It was clear that Gattu can't bat anymore, so he was out of the game, and Bablu took his place. Bunty kept throwing fast balls for the batsman, and in the next ball, Bablu was out too. Now Chinki had to step in to play the last 2 balls of the over. When Bunty saw that Chinki is going to bat, he gave a wicked smile. He said to his teammates,
Oh, now this girl is going to face my fast bowling. As I said earlier, this game is not for girls. Now just wait and watch. I will make her pay.
Bunty deliberately threw a fast bouncer ball with the intention to hurt Chinki. Chinki managed to save herself somehow. The ball passed very close to her head and went straight into the hands of the wicketkeeper. Now it was the last ball of the innings. Bunty took a very long run up and threw a fast Yorker ball to Chinki's legs. Chinki, while trying to save herself, put the bat in front of her. The ball touched the edge of the bat and passing the wicketkeeper, it went out for the boundary. 4 runs. Gattu and his teammates started clapping, which made Bunty even more frustrated. Gattu's team had managed to score 43 runs in 6 overs, and now Bunty's team had a target of 44 runs. Gattu was still having pain in his chest, but he gathered his courage and as a responsible captain, he started setting his team for the fielding.
Raju will be the wicket keeper. Bablu, you give the cover. Monty and Rohan, you will be on the boundary. What about me? You stand in a slip.
Bunty's team sent the openers and they started very well. They managed to hit 2 sixes in the very first over by Vicky, and by the end of the second over, they scored 24 runs without losing a wicket. Gattu did not want to bowl as he was still in pain, but as his team was struggling, he decided to throw third over. When Chinki saw that he was taking run up, she cheered for him.
Come on, Gattu, come on!
Gattu's ball was not in speed, but its in-swing was very nice and the batsman was bold. For the last ball of the over, Gattu threw an outswing ball, which touched the edge of the bat and wicketkeeper caught it. Now the captain of the opposing team, Bunty, came to bat. He was still angry with Gattu and Chinki over the argument that Chinki should not play cricket with them. So when he started batting, he struck 2 boundaries in his next over. Now the score of the team was 34 runs in 4 overs. Bunty looked at Chinki standing in the slip and said,
It will be really fun to win this match and insult you and Gattu. Now I just have to score 7 runs in 12 balls.
All the bowlers of Gattu's team were out of form. Until then, only Gattu had thrown a good over, Hence, in the 5th over, Gattu came for bowling. Bunty was on the non-strike end and Gattu was very clever in setting the fielding in such a way that another batsman was not able to take a single run. Bunty was very frustrated due to dot ball over dot ball and he started to shout at his batsman. On the last ball of the over, the second batsman was so stressed that he struck the ball and sent it towards the slip. Chinky dove for the ball and caught it. All of her teammates applauded and celebrated her amazing catch. Gattu had improved the situation with his maiden over, but the way Bunty was playing, it seemed that getting 7 runs in the last over was not a big deal. Now Gattu gave the ball to Chinky for the last over. Everyone was surprised as they had never seen her bowling. Even Chinky herself was not very sure about it. But Gattu said,
Trust yourself, Chinky. The best way to teach Bunty a lesson is that we have to win the match with your bowling. You have a sharp mind, and I believe that you will win this match for us.
Then Gattu went near her and whispered,
Don't you remember how you were spinning the pencil in your fingers while working on the drawing? Your magic fingers have a natural talent of spinning. Just focus on the batsman and spin the ball with your fingers.
Chinky took the ball and marked the run-up. When Bunty saw this, he started laughing at her.
Ha ha ha, I will hit 4 and 6 on the ball she will throw and complete my target. I will make sure that Gattu will never argue with me on any point from now on.
But he underestimated Chinky. Chinky's first ball was leg spin and it went outside. Bunty moved his bat to strike the ball, but it was in vain. Dot ball. Bunty had noticed the leg spin and for the next ball, he was ready on the back foot for a cut shot. But on this ball, Chinky threw an off spin. She managed to beat Bunty once again. Now Gattu and his team were shouting Chinky's name to cheer her up and boost her confidence.
Chinky, Chinky, Chinky.
But due to this, Bunty got more frustrated. Now Bunty needed 7 runs from the 4 balls. So Bunty came out of the crease to hit a long shot. But this ball was googly and it spun and went straight to hit the middle stump. Bunty was out. Gattu and all of his teammates ran towards Chinky and started celebrating on the pitch. Bunty returned to his team with a heavy heart. He could not believe that Chinky will throw such a nice googly. When Bunty was out, his team lost their confidence and now 7 runs on 3 balls target seems too hard to chase. Everyone was confused due to Chinky's spinning ball. It's like something magical was happening while the ball was in Chinky's fingers. She managed to LBW the next batsman and on the 5th ball the batsman was caught out. It was a hat-trick. All the players of Bunty's team were out and Gattu's team won the match.
Didn't I tell you that you have magical fingers? The bowling was awesome. Yes, Chinky. From now on, you are the main bowler of our team.
Bunty's pride was shattered due to losing the match and watching Chinky's bowling. He went to Gattu and Chinky and said,
Chinky, I was wrong. I will never consider any girl less than boys. Please forgive me.
Gattu and Chinky forgave him. Everybody started praising Chinky for her mind-blowing performance and they shouted,
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Visiting post office. Gattu and Chinky went to the market in an auto rickshaw with mom and dad. But because of the traffic, their rickshaw stopped right outside the post office. Gattu and Chinky saw a big office.
Dad, which office is this? Gattu, read properly. This is the post office.
Yes, Chinky, this is the post office.
But Dad, what happens in the post office?
Then rickshaw started moving.
Gattu, Chinky, I have work for both of you related to post office. Let's go home, then I'll tell you.
Gattu Chinky reached home with mom and dad. They freshened up and sat in front of the TV and mother got busy with kitchen work. While watching the cartoon, the children forgot about the post office and mom's mobile kept ringing in the hall.
Mom, Auntie's calling.
Chinky, pick up the phone and ask Aunt what is she saying.
Chinky, ask Mom whether she have received the parcel that I had sent. Parcel? What kind of parcel, Auntie? We haven't received anything. Well then, Chinky, tell Mom to go to the post office and inquire about it.
Chinky hung up the phone.
What happened, Chinky? What did Aunt say? Aunt has asked to go to the post office. Let's talk to Mom.
Chinky, Aunt must have talked about the parcel. I told you that there is some work regarding the post office. So both of you will go to the post office and inquire about our parcel, whether it has reached or not. Now you both go, okay?
Gattu Chinky got excited after hearing about the post office. They enjoyed learning about new things. Then what? Gattu and Chinky reached the biggest office of the city. That is the post office.
Chinky, see, the office is so big. Where do we have to go?
Gattu and Chinky looked through the entire counters carefully and found the inquiry counter there as well. They also saw more counters in the post office, such as speed post, money order, postal stamps, etc. Gattu and Chinky came and stood in front of the inquiry counter.
Madam, we came here to inquire about our parcel. Our aunt has sent for us, but we haven't received it yet.
Madam sitting at the counter gave a smile to Gattu and Chinky and said,
What is your name, kids?
I am Gattu. This is Chinky.
Nice name. Look, Gattu, I will explain to you. Ask your aunt whether she has done speed post or normal post. You are seeing counters everywhere. So you have to ask at the speed post and tell your auntie's city and her name there. Then you will understand whether your post has reached here or not.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Gattu and Chinky ran to the counter of the speed post.
Sir, has our aunt's parcel arrived?
Sir laughed sitting in the counter. He asked aunt's name and the name of the city. Gattu and Chinky tell aunt's name and the name of the city. No parcel with this name has reached. Gattu and Chinky returned home disappointed.
What happened, Gattu Chinky? Has the parcel arrived at the post office?
No, Mom. Nothing has come yet. We have inquired about it there, but haven't received yet.
Mom talked to aunt on call and then told Gattu and Chinky.
Listen, kids, I have just talked to aunt. She has sent the parcel a long time back. It should have come by now. Usually the parcel always reaches home. Go and inquire about it properly.
Mom writes down the customer ID number from the details of the parcel sent by aunt to Gattu and Chinky.
Mom, you only go. Probably they are not telling us properly because we are kids, no?
Hey Chinky, it's not like that. If you inquire properly, you will come to know that India's biggest department is the post office, who is always ready to serve the citizen. Indian Post Office has also started providing online services. There must be some technical problem. That is why we didn't receive. Go again and ask properly.
Okay, Mom. Don't worry, Mom. This time we will find out.
Please bring a stamp for me from the post office.
Okay, Mom.
Gattu and Chinky once again reached the post office.
Hey Gattu Chinky, you are back again? Did you talk to your aunt?
Yes, madam. Aunt has sent the parcel a long time back, but it hasn't reached yet. Mom said we can check online also. Will you help us?
Yes. Why not? Please come in.
Chinky gave the ID written by her mother to the lady at the post office.
Madam, this is the post ID.
The madam at the post office went on the post office website on her computer and filled some details in it, and Chinky entered the ID.
Look, Gattu Chinky, this parcel is still in transition. It will reach your home by tomorrow.
Gattu and Chinky peeped on the computer and madam explained the details related to the parcel to Gattu and Chinky.
Don't worry, Gattu Chinky, your parcel will definitely reach tomorrow.
Madam, was it so easy to find the details that you told us so soon?
Yes, Chinky, post office services have become very fast.
This is the money order counter. What happens in here?
Gattu, the money order is a system by which you will deposit this money, and in whose name you have placed the money order, that person can withdraw the money order in that name and that city. You just have to fill the form from here and your money will reach in another city.
Oh, really? Is that so?
Gattu Chinky then returned home and told mom the whole thing about the parcel.
Mom, the parcel will come tomorrow. Aunt must have sent laddus for me. But the box of laddus is very heavy. How will it reach the post office?
We can send anything by post. Some of its charges depend on the weight of the parcel, but all kinds of things can be sent.
Take this, Mummy. Your stamps. What is the use of these stamps?
These stamps are used to send the parcel. This is a type of post office charge in which we can send mail at a low cost.
Okay, Mom. Their madam also explained to us that post office services are very fast. She immediately told us about Aunt's parcel. Yes, Mom. She told us everything by entering the ID given by you on the computer.
Glad to know, son, that you understood so many things. In future, I will send you only to the post office.
Fancy dress competition. Who doesn't like to live colorfully like a rainbow butterfly, wearing colorful, comfy and attractive clothes? Our Chinky likes it. You must like it too. But Gattu does not like it that much. Well, Gattu didn't say this. His clothes did. Gattu was a playful and fun-loving child, just wandering here and there throughout the day. Wherever he used to go, he used to sit, he used to fall, and sometimes this matter would even reach his collar. Don't understand. Actually, small and big fights are a part of life. But what is the fault of clothes in that? Mom also had only one question for Gattu.
Gattu, again you have spoiled your shirt. Having fun with your clothes is not a wise thing to do.
And Gattu used to have only one answer on this.
Sorry, Mom. I won't repeat this again.
And the next day by evening, the school uniform would be spoiled again. But Chinky was different. Chinky was not only fond of wearing nice clothes, but Chinky also used to take good care of her clothes. She used to love her clothes. Chinky's clothes used to be very tidy. Not even a small fly was seen on her clothes. She used to be like this in the matter of clothes. Days passed by, and gradually Gattu Chinky grew up. School hours also increased, and then there used to be tuition classes after school. Gattu Chinky started living in school uniform from morning till evening, and colorful clothes started lying in the cupboard.
Hey, Gattu. Whether it's morning or evening, we are in this white uniform only. I'm bored. But what can we do? Why it is not allowed to come to school wearing colorful clothes? But I am not bored at all. I love this uniform.
Hearing this, Chinky taunted Gattu.
Haha, you will love the uniform most, na? Because it's white and your hobby is to erase the shine from white clothes. Hey Chinky, why are you saying this? Just look at your uniform.
What have you done to it?
Sorry, this will not happen in future.
It was not only about Chinky. The rest of the children were also bored wearing the uniform throughout the day. And not only this, Mishra sir was also bored by seeing the children in school uniform every day. Suddenly, one day Mishra sir came to the class and made an announcement, hearing which the faces of all the children turned colorful. Children, Monday there is going to be a fancy dress competition in school. Wear whatever you want and show your creativity. Tomorrow is Sunday, so prepare as much as you want in this break and give a break to your school uniform on Monday.
Yay!
The children were really happy. In the afternoon break, they all kept talking.
I will dress up as an angel. I will come as soldier. And I will come as pilot. Hey, it's a competition. Keep some secret. If you will disclose all the secrets today, then what will be left for Monday? Oh, very smart. Let's see what fancy thing you will wear on Monday. You are challenging me? Okay, fine. Challenge accepted.
As soon as Gattu Chinky returned home in the evening, Gattu kept saying the same thing to Dad.
Dad, bring me a pilot's dress now. Please, 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 please.
Of course, tomorrow is Sunday. Both of you have competition, so we'll take Chinky too. Tell me, Chinky, what do you want to wear in this fancy dress competition? Hearing this, Gattu laughed and said,
She must not have decided yet what to wear, Papa.
Poor Chinky kept thinking that what should she wear? which will give a fancy touch to the clothes and she will win the competition. But she could not understand anything, while Gattu was dancing in front of Chinki to tease her.
We are going to buy a pilot dress for me. Yay. What about you?
Poor Chinki felt sad and went to her mother and started crying. Mom made her stop crying and then opened the cupboard and showed her her old clothes. Chinki got swept away in those clothes.
Wow, Mom. Your childhood clothes are also in here?
Yes, I have kept all these with care.
Suddenly Chinki got an idea and she got excited and hugged her mom.
Thank you, Mom, for giving me this idea.
And finally the day had come for which everyone was waiting. The day of fancy dress competition. On Monday, all the children of the school were wearing fancy dress. Gattu was just flying around as a pilot. Special jury were called to judge the children in this competition.
Hey, where is Chinky?
The poor thing did not even leave the house out of fear.
Then Chinky entered and everyone kept looking at her and then suddenly started laughing because Chinky had made a dress out of many small pieces of clothes.
Hey Chinky, couldn't you find anything else to wear? What is this? Looks like a store of torn and old clothes.
The jury judged Chinky too and then declared the result. So kids, the winner of this fancy dress competition is Chinky. Hearing this, Gattu and Bunty were shocked. I know you will be surprised, and I am also surprised to see Chinky's creativity. You all just brought ready-made dresses and wore them. But I can see that Chinky has done something creative. From her mother's childhood clothes to today's clothes, she took each piece and made a very beautiful dress out of it. From good old days fashion to today's fashion, many big references were attached to this fancy dress of her. We'll send this, her dress, for further study. But for now, I will call Chinky on the stage to collect her trophy. Chinky went on the stage and took her trophy. Everyone applauded Chinky and thus Chinky completed the challenge of fancy dress competition by showing her creativity.
अगर आपको हमारी वीडियोस पसंद आ रहे हैं तो इन्हें लाइक करें, कमेंट करें और सब्सक्राइब करें